If you're not doing discovery calls, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. This is not cold calling. These are qualified meetings with potential clients. In this video, I'm walking through my discovery call script, how to overcome objections, and how to negotiate to win the sale. Let's do this. I've been doing discovery calls since the earliest days of my business, but a lot of creatives don't do these and rely solely on email. With the email-only approach, you blend into the pack of photographers pitching their services, and the client will never remember you. By hopping on discovery calls, you differentiate yourself, you appear more professional, and your chances of closing the deal go up. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Chris Pieta and I teach creative business and product photography. I want to say a special hi to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. This video will cover what a discovery call or sales call is, when you should be booking these, and why they're so important. In this video, I've outlined the entire structure of the call, from what to say when they answer the phone, to how to pitch yourself, to how to negotiate. At the end, I have an entire sample call that we'll walk through, and I'll show you how to overcome objections clients may have. Let's get into it. A discovery call is simply a way to learn the client's needs and propose your solution to those needs. As a creative, our solution is going to be photography and videography. To break it down even further, on the discovery call, you're doing two things. You're listening to the client's answers, their concerns, the problems they're facing, and what their business strategies are. You're then digesting all of what they're saying and coming up with ideas on how you can solve their problems. This is not a call where you're shoving your offer down their throat. No, this is not about you. It's about them. Listen carefully to what they say. It's more about matchmaking than anything. The discovery call is also a great way to feel out if the client is going to be a good fit for you. Maybe you get the vibe that they treat their photographers like crap and you want nothing to do with them. Maybe you learn that they never spend more than $200 on a photo shoot. The discovery call is a great place to pick up on red flags that can help you avoid headaches down the road. So when do you book this type of call? Well, if you've gone through my free How to Get Your Client training, you already know that discovery calls are an important part of the client acquisition process. If you haven't done that training yet, there's a link down below. Once you've sent out a bunch of cold emails or Instagram DMs and gotten some positive responses, you need to book a discovery call from those emails. In your emails, you should have introduced yourself, told them how you can help their business, and asked to book a call to share some ideas. Once you get a positive response, send a calendar invite to the potential client. Remember, you don't have a discovery call booked unless it's in their calendar. Now, what do you actually say when they pick up the phone? You give them a call, they pick up, and your mind goes blank. What do you say? Why do you feel so nervous? You had so many ideas, why can't you remember them now? You're frozen. What's that saying? If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. Let's go through the structure of a call. You give them a call, and first you've got your icebreaker, then you'll walk through the purpose of the call and walk through the structure of it. Then you'll ask questions, you'll go through your elevator pitch and walk through the mechanism of how you work. And finally, you'll probably talk pricing and you'll end the call answering their questions and their pushback. As soon as they answer, say something like, "Hi, this is Chris Pieta. How's it going today?" Now, they should be expecting your call since it was on their calendar. They'll say they're doing good, ask them one or two icebreaker questions here, like how's the weather where you're at, how's your week been, how was your weekend, just something to break the ice. Now, don't do this for too long. You want to keep this as a business call. This isn't catching up with a friend, this is professional. Next, you'll walk through what the call is about. Tell them you're not here to waste their time. You'll ask a few questions to get to know their company better, walk through your process, share ideas, and answer any questions they may have. They're going to say this sounds good, and you'll move on to the next section, asking questions. So before the call, you need to prepare some questions to ask. These will differ depending on your niche and industry, but generally they'll be something like this. Are you currently producing professional content? What are you doing from a marketing end right now? What made you decide to hop on the phone with me today? Why did you stop working with your last photographer? Listen carefully to how they answer these. Try and get them talking as much as possible here. You're here to learn about their business and how you can genuinely help them. Your responses later on the call will be a reflection of their answers. Next is your elevator pitch. By the way, if you're getting any value so far, please drop a like below. Now, your elevator pitch is something you should know off the top of your head. Your elevator pitch is something like, I help insert niche achieve insert dream outcome through insert your mechanism. So for me, it's I help food and beverage brands get more awareness through creative photo and video content. Talk about why you reached out and how you think you can help them. Next, share some ideas. Now, you should have a bunch of ideas ready to go even before jumping on this call. But now that you have the answers to your questions, you can run with your ideas that cater towards those answers. If they told you that their Facebook ads aren't converting well with their photos, suggest doing a video or stop motion that can help boost their ROI on their ad spend. Now, after you've shared your ideas, they're probably going to ask you how this all works. How do we go from this call to getting the final deliverables? Here, you walk them through your mechanism. So for me, I'll send the client a proposal, we'll hop on a prep call to do a quick onboarding, they'll ship products to my studio, and then 5 days after that, they'll get the final photos. Everyone's mechanism is going to be different here, but just have an overview ready. They're most likely going to ask for pricing here. If you watch my offer video, then you already have this down. Tell them the package that you offer and all the bonuses it includes. Something like, I can give you an example of my basic package. It's 10 photos and a video. With that, I include a full commercial license, professional styling, Photoshop retouching, and a mood board within 24 hours of signing. This package is $2,500. After you name your price, shut up. Let them take it in and do the talking. Don't ask, does this sound good? Have them respond to your price first. At this point, they're either going to say that sounds good, please send over a proposal, or there will be some pushback. We're going to go through some pushback examples at the end of this video, but for now, remember that your goal will be to send them a proposal with everything you talked about, as well as a package that they can sign on and work with you today. Now, I know this is a lot of info. You can download a script on my website and have all this info written out in front of you. That script has a structure, how to overcome pushback, and how to negotiate. It also has 3 example calls, one with a positive client, one with a neutral client, and one with a negative client, so that you know how to take care of those and close deals. Go and download that script, the link is below. Anyways, let's run through one of those example calls. I have a meeting starting right now, so I'm going to call in and you can watch. Hey, it's John. Hey, this is Chris. How's it going today? Hey Chris, I'm doing great. Thanks for calling. How's your week been so far? Good so far, busy as always. Got a new product launch coming up, so we're really swamped with it. How are you doing? Good. Same here. Pretty busy, but I like busy. Look, I know your time is valuable, so I don't want to take up too much of it. I'll ask a few questions to get to know John's Coffee a bit better. I'll walk through what we do, our processes, and how we guarantee success. And then I can answer any questions you have. Sound good? Sounds great, Chris. I looked over your website and your socials. Can you give me a quick overview of what you're doing from a marketing end right now? I know, just the usual. Organic posting on socials, paid Facebook and Instagram ads, email marketing, looking into getting some more videos done. What made you decide to get on the phone with me today after seeing my email? I liked what I saw and we need new content. Our Facebook ads aren't converting that well. I think our static images need some work. Maybe video would be great. Do you have anyone taking professional photos or videos right now? It's just me. I'm pretty busy with other things and obviously I'm not as good as you. We had a barista do some photos and she was alright, but her phone quality wasn't what we really wanted. What we're looking for is something more professional. So what do you do? What are you offering here? I help food and beverage brands get more awareness and drive sales through creative photo and video content. I reached out because I saw an opportunity to help John's Coffee. During the pandemic, I've had the privilege of working with over 45 brands to do just this. Yeah, I looked at your website and I really liked what I saw. What are your ideas? I've got a lot, but I'll just run through a handful here to get the ball rolling. A fast-paced, professionally done video of someone preparing a cup of coffee done in a fun way, like I have on my website. This would be a great way to boost those Facebook ad conversions. You mentioned a new product launch. We can help with creating the launch assets and free up some of your time so you can focus on that effort. I also think that some action photos of your coffee on colorful backdrops will make for some awesome social content and really help raise awareness. And I had an idea of a stop motion of a bag of coffee coming into the scene and coffee beans dancing around it. I love all those ideas. I could really use some help with my content strategy here. I'm just a small company, so I'm just wondering how much this is all going to cost. Do I ship the product to you? How's that work? What kind of turnaround times can I expect with this? Let me walk you through our process. So after you accept the proposal, we have a quick onboarding process. I'll ask you to send the products to my studio. I'll send over a brief survey to gauge your likes and your dislikes, and from there we'll book a prep call, talk through the shot list, and answer any questions that you might have. Once I receive the product, you can expect the first photo and video proofs in under 5 days, and from that set of photos you can select your favorites, and from there we'll go ahead, edit everything, and send that over within 5 days of your selections. As far as the pricing goes, my base package includes 10 high-res product photos, one 15-second product video, and with this I include a full commercial license, a custom mood board, professional styling, unlimited backdrops, all that good stuff. This package is $2,500. Okay, wow, those are really fast turnaround times, and the process, it sounds pretty straightforward. Can you send over that proposal with examples that you mentioned and I'll take a look? The pricing, that seems reasonable too. I'll put together a proposal and send it your way via email. Do you have any other questions for me? Nope, I think you answered everything on this call. This was really helpful for me to learn what you do, and I think I'll be in touch. All right, bye-bye. All right, bye-bye. Wow, that went really well. Where were we again? Oh yeah. So overcoming objections. Not all calls are going to be that straightforward. Clients will have pushback on a lot of things, but 90% of the time, it's going to be your pricing. What do you say when the client says you're too expensive? You can try and justify your prices, but the client honestly doesn't care about your justification. I'll walk through a few examples of what to say when the client says you're too expensive. Try saying this. You can go with cheaper options. There are good photographers on freelancing websites like Fiverr or Upwork. There's a lot of talented college kids on there for hire. With that budget, I don't think I can make my best work for you. After saying this, the client might backtrack and try and re-qualify themselves. They're talking to you because you're the professional. When you bring up things like cheap and freelancing websites, some clients might be put off by this. You're presenting yourself as a premium business, so you're charging accordingly. Here's another one for when they ask for a discount. We don't offer discounts on individual packages, but we can do a longer term retainer with a discount. Is that something you're interested in? Or even you can do something like, we don't offer discounts, but I can remove some of the deliverables for a lower price. Both of these can be highly effective, but these are only a handful of the objections out there. I cover many more in my script that you can get down below. When you download that, you'll get an in-depth structure of the sales call, 3 different scripts for a positive, a neutral, and a negative client, and all the objections a client might have. Click the link in my description and start closing more deals. Discovery calls will help you differentiate yourself, land you more deals, and help you avoid red flags. Thank you for watching. I've got a video right here that I think you'll love, and I will see you in the next one.